As you know, our economy has been through an economic crisis. When talking about this economic crisis, you think about many things that have been affected. One main point that stuck out in my head was education. Whether it be through college, public school, or private school, they all have been affected in one way or another. This is due to the lack of money that we have in our economy. Therefore, education is suffering in order to get our economy to have its all-time wealth that we once had. It's good to get a high school degree, but that's not going to get you far with a job or anything. A college degree is what you need in today's society to survive and live a well-balanced lifestyle. Without one, it is very hard for you to get a job, not only to support yourself, but to also support a family. When young adults graduate high school, the first thing that comes to their mind is going to college. However, due to the economic crisis the last couple of years, that has changed. Now kids are thinking twice about college but are trying to get jobs. But then reality sets in. No degree equals no job. Even adults who have graduated high school years ago are having a difficult time getting the money to go back to school. When talking about money, tuition is the very first thing that pops into many parents' mind when sending their children off to college. Did you know that out-of-state tuition nowadays is $10,000 per semester? That is entirely too much for one family to try to pay for their children to go to college. Even if you get a student loan, that could take you up to 25 years of paying that back. This is why in-state college is much more preferred. Not only is it cheaper, but there are many more scholarship opportunities. In the state of Georgia, they offer something called the Hope Scholarship. This is awarded to a student who graduates high school with a 3.0 GPA or higher and attend the HOPES program. But in order for them to keep this HOPE Scholarship, they must maintain a 3.0 higher while in college. This economic crisis is taking a huge toll on public schools. Even though it's free to attend school, there are many changes that are being made. Changes such as books are not freely as they used to be given to students. Also, a rise in lunch prices and transportation. Main part of transportation is the bus routes. Many bus drivers have been cut and have lost their jobs, so other routes are starting to have to double up. And if all fails, schools are giving up on trying to fix the problem. So they just decide to shut the school down completely. But this messes up kids because they are forced to find education somewhere else. This is a huge problem because many of them are not able to provide transportation for themselves. So this leads to kids dropping out of high school. Because of this recession, many private schools have had to raise its tuition. But this is a problem because many families were not able to pay that, so kids were forced to transfer out. Many transferred to cheaper private schools. You figure that many would transfer to public schools because it's free, but however few chose to do that. As a result of lower taxes, education is affected heavily. This is because education falls under government spending. The government will cut back on educational needs in order to keep taxes low. Of course, this helps out the taxpayers, but what does this do to kids who try to get an education and make them move themselves? Throughout all of this, students have not been the only ones who were affected. This has taken a drastic toll on teachers also. Many teachers are losing their jobs, and the ones that remain are having to take furlough days. These are days where teachers are not paid for their work. Last year, teachers were forced to take 4 furlough days in 1 year.